俺は生まれた時から俺のままだ。
Alright, this is it. Time. What's the saying? Ever since I was born, I've always been me. Attack on Titan starts this weekend, and this video should be going up either Thursday or Friday, give or take. And honestly, I am excited for it. Of course, I am a manga reader. This video may or may not contain spoilers for the Attack on Titan manga, so you know, fair warning. But yo, how's everyone doing? Of course, I know the excitement is at an all-time high when it comes on to the anime for Attack on Titan ending with these last few episodes. Of course, guys, let me know. I should have double-checked this before I started recording, but is it true that it's only going to be 12 episodes? Let me know. Let me know. Confirm that for me in the comment section, even though I'll be checking after I finish recording this video. But yeah, Attack on Titan final season part 2. As I said, the excitement is at an all-time high when it comes on to anime. Not just the anime only watchers, but the manga readers as well. Even though the manga is done, because like it's such an interesting situation. Because like for me personally, I'm saying okay, I'm really looking forward to seeing how a lot of the anime onlys are going to react. But at the same time, I know with the anime onlys coming in, it's going to be more fuel to the fire to the discussion that was the ending of Attack on Titan. But then again, curveball, not only that, a lot of manga only readers, well, manga anime, you know, a lot of manga readers are looking forward to seeing if there is going to be an anime only ending, if the ending will be changed. Because it was a very, without getting into spoilers just yet, it was a very polarizing ending when it comes on to Attack on Titan. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people were in the middle of the road like myself. Of course, I'll link to my Attack on Titan playlist to, you know, so you guys can check out all the Attack on Titan videos I've done on this channel, which isn't much, but you know, include some of the anime reactions, some for some episodes, and of course my reaction to the last chapter and my, you know, I think I did like 3 discussion videos regarding the ending. So if you're interested in my thoughts on those, even though they're from last year, my thoughts are pretty much the same coming into this year. So yeah, I'll leave a card and I'll link at the end of the video, like a, you know, end screen card, all that jazz and blues for you guys to check out if you're interested. But yeah, a lot of manga readers are interested in seeing if there is going to be like an anime only ending, and I can't blame them. As I said, for me personally, the ending of Attack on Titan, specifically the final chapter, was initially a 6.5 out of 10 for me personally. It was a case where if you don't know and you're anime only watching at least this section of the video, what happened, Isayama had 2 versions of the ending. Well, to be honest, it was really 1 version, but he had to edit the original version for the sake of the page limit in the manga, in the magazine, for as much as I can remember. So it ended up having I think a 49 page version and then a 55 page version, because he had limits to much pages I believe he could have had in the magazine. But when the volume released like a month later, yeah, my rating kind of dropped to like a 5 out of 10. But my thing is this. And oh yeah, the curveball at the end of all of this, a lot of persons still have a theory regarding Attack on Titan being like a time loop kind of story, and are interested in seeing the anime having an anime only ending that basically builds on top of this theory based on what I've been seeing throughout the community. So it's a very interesting time to be an Attack on Titan fan, even if you're anime only or if you're a manga reader as well. It's interesting. Personally speaking, as I said, I've heard that it's only going to be like 12 episodes. Through the grapevine, at least through the community. I need to confirm that for myself. But if it really is going to be 12 episodes, it's going to be a case where that's 12 episodes to cover 23 monthly chapters, which, based on the math, if you really do that, it does seem like we'll be going at a pretty fast pace. I dare say they could have push that to probably like 15 or another 16 episodes, so it does seem like they're going to be going really fast and just covering things almost one for one. So like it's not a 100% good indication of the fact that there won't be an anime original ending, but based on that episode count that I hear, it does seem like there won't be like some super duper original anime ending, especially based on the fact that Marvel, it seems like they were overworked in actually completing this section of the season. So for them to actually even construct a new ending, it seems like not likely. But again, I could be wrong. Now, in terms of the ending now, I did do a video last year saying that to me, they don't really have to change the ending. The ending really and truly just needed to be extended, because my general thoughts on the main issue of the ending of Attack on Titan was that it felt kind of rushed in the sense that even with 55, the original 55-page volume version of the ending, right, the last chapter, I don't think Isayama had enough pages to really explore all the elements he had set up and pay them off properly with 55 pages. Going into the ending last year, I was one of the person that was saying that the ending needed to be like 100 pages, honestly, and I think that still holds true. And the anime, for the most part, I think it really needs to, flesh out a lot of the stuff from chapter 139 for persons to get a better appreciation, or at least for Isayama, on what he was going for that chapter to be fully, fleshed out. Granted, even if the episode really fleshes out things as much as it could, I don't think it'll be a 10 out of 10 ending, but it would at least move from a 5 or a 6.5 out of 10, like how I feel about the volume and the magazine version of the endings. I think it could at least bump it up to like a 7.5 to a 8 at least. Granted, I'm one of those persons that say like there's a lot of nuance when it comes on to the ending based on the problems I see persons had with it, and I don't think it's the worst ending in the world. Like, I don't think I could go lower than 5 out of 10 for the ending, even the 55-page one. So the thing is, the anime, for me, my expectation is that they just have to flesh out chapter 139 quite a bit more than what we got with the manga version, and I would personally be Crystal. I even have a very long-winded community post from last year on Eren's character, because the next thing to really look out for when it comes on to this final part of Attack on Titan coming out is that, as I was saying earlier, more fuel to the fire. More persons are going to be coming in to discuss and talk about the character of Eren Yeager. So that is going to be like a very controversial like community, back and forth when it gets aired, depending on how they handle it in the anime. And I think, the fact that a year later persons are still doing in-depth videos on Eren, and I know, of course, for the most part it's because this final part of Attack on Titan anime wise is dropping, but like with the swarm of anime onlys coming in, trust me, the discussion is going to be like, it's going to just spark all over again when it comes on to Eren Yeager and his character. Was it ruined? Was it not? It's going to be insane. I will go on record and say, like, some of the theories regarding like the time loop and stuff, it's very interesting. I would really want to go for that as well. I wouldn't mind personally, but yo, at the same time, if it doesn't happen to be that way, if we don't get an anime original ending, I'm good with them just really fleshing out the events of chapter 139 a bit more, and I'll be Crystal. I'll be good, to be honest. But all in all, I really just turned on the camera to just kind of just vent my thoughts and expectations and just talk about the current state of like Attack on Titan in terms of what I think about anime only is coming into the madness, what I think about manga readers coming into the madness, to kind of refresh and remind you guys of my thoughts from last year, because those still stand clear when it comes on to this coming season of Attack on Titan. So yeah, I mean, overall, other than that, I am expecting, of course, good animation, music, choreography, all that jazz and blues. I mean, it's Attack on Titan. And of course, I know CG, even though I didn't have much of a problem with it from part 1 of the final season, I still do prefer the traditional 2D, but it's not much of a problem for me when it comes down to what I've seen so far with Mappa. And from the trailer, it does seem like we're going to be somewhat good, even though going by experience, judging what you're seeing visually from Attack on Titan final season trailers might be different from what you get on on the day. I mean, the original trailer had 2D stuff, and then we're greeted by CG. So, but granted, I mean, funny enough, I only started Attack on Titan proper like last year January. So when it comes down to being a fan of this franchise, I'm a Padawan, I'm a youngling. You see me? But like honestly, no matter how it goes down, no matter how the anime onlys feel about it, no matter how the manga readers are reminded about their hit for the ending, well, some manga readers, I'm in the middle of the road, and overall I still love Attack on Titan, and I'm looking forward to what you guys, well, if you're anime only, will feel about the ending. I think I've done a good job of not actually talking about spoilers when it comes on to for this video, so I think I've done a pretty good job. But yo, I'll just say for anime only, yo, you're not ready. I think we should be getting a major plot twist or major revelation in the first episode that airs on Sunday. Or if not the first episode, probably the second episode. Yo, like when you really put 2 and 2 together, you'll be mind blown. This is going to be sick. You're not ready for the madness that's about to happen. So, yeah. But all in all, I'm in for the hype. I'm in for the madness. I'm in for the Eren Yeager. It's going to be fun. No matter how it shakes on, if we get an anime original ending, I hope it does good. If we get the manga ending that we got, but just personally, just extended and fleshed out. So Isayama's, and I hope Isayama does work with them in terms of really fleshing out the ending in the anime. I even did a dedicated video to that last year. I was like, it'll be in the playlist, so you can check that out. Or if the manga theories regarding time loop actually occurs, because there are some differences between the anime and manga. I mean, as you'd expect, but like there is a key plot point or scene from manga chapter 1 that hasn't been shown in the anime, and that scene from the manga is very crucial to something that happens in the second to last chapter, and the fact that they haven't shown it is like, okay, this is weird. So unless they're going to show it at some point as we start this section of the season, then like manga readers, it's a see you later Eren in manga chapter 1 when he was dreaming, when Mikasa was telling him see you later. Yeah, that's very instrumental to something that's going to be happening in the second to last chapter. So yeah, but anyway, I think it's been 13 minutes. I think I've rambled on enough and kind of vented and kind of got back into the Attack on Titan groove for 2022. I hope you guys leave a like, leave your thoughts, leave your expectations. I've done a pretty decent job of avoiding spoilers in this video as opposed to what I was saying in the beginning. So I'd love to hear, if you're an anime only, what your expectations are and what your thoughts are on what I've said so far in terms of trying to hype you up and my ratings for the ending. Yo, just overall, just let me know what you think. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you on episode 76, Judgment. It's going to be hype. See you guys. Shinzo Sasage yo.